So it is Sunday morning, March 3rd, 2024. I'm here in Phoenix, Arizona for my annual business conference at Alliance. I'm staying at the Hyatt Regency Hotel, which I just exited, but the convention center is actually just right across the street. So last year, like when I was in St. Louis, for example, I had to walk maybe 4 or 5 blocks. This one is right here, although they do have like a west building, I think, and a north building. And from what I looked online, it seemed like the north building, this is 2nd Street, so 3rd Street is the next street over. It looked like that's the building that I'm needing to go in to check in this morning. Let's go ahead and cross the street at the Phoenix Convention Center. We'll see if I can get in the entrance here. But I'm all ready. We have a directory here we can peek at real quick. Also, there's actually a south building too. So here's the Hyatt Hotel. I'm crossing over to the west building. There is an interlink that'll take me over to the north building. That's where I want to go to for registration and the peek at the rooms I'll be presenting in. But there's also a south building here. I don't think we're doing anything in the south building. I think it's just mainly the north building, although I think there are some things in the west building as well. Okay, so first I'm going to do a quick walk around this west building. You can see you've got a cafe and lounge on the lower end. There are some meeting rooms down that way. And then the north building is just across the street here. Got that sun glare. Just snag a quick picture of the convention center. And then we'll go ahead and enter the north building. Looks like they may have a food hall in here as well. Phoenix Kitchen's food hall. Nice little artwork. Arizona Beach, project of the Percent for Art program. I always love when they have artwork pieces inside the convention center. It makes it feel like a little more special and memorable. And then over here on this wall, they also talk about building the future. Probably some history about this site location. So the meeting rooms and other things are up the escalators, but real quick, and there's also more meeting rooms down that way. But let me peek at what this Phoenix Kitchen food hall is. I assume they'll probably be open while the conference is going on. Phoenix Coffee Company, Crave Box, Mexican Kitchen. John Doe Pizza Company. And there's also some artwork up above us as we're walking. Yeah, like I said, I am curious what the hours. Maybe these are only open for certain events and not all the time. Because in the previous conferences I've been to, there really hasn't been a food court. You know, you'll see maybe like 2 or 3 businesses. You got TLC Tenders, Love and Chicken. All right, let's go on back to the escalators. So, from what I read online, the place where I pick up my conference badge is going to be a 300 level foyer in the north building. So we're in the north building, going up to the second level right now. There should be some meeting rooms up here. Yeah, it looks like, let me flip the camera around, looks like there's some meeting rooms over there. After I pick up my badge, I'll look at the rooms I'm presenting in. But probably up this escalator. I'm assuming this is going to be the third level where we check in. Alright, this is also where we get a shot of the Interlink. You can see powered by Alliance Conference. So probably the check-in is going to be just over there. I'll come back and look at the Interlink after I check in. See what the views are. Alright, where is check-in? Looks like it is down this way. So I am official. Again, got my Alliance 2024 conference badge. That means I can go around all the building as much as I wish. And the swag bag item this year was one of those water bottle type things that has like a firm handle, and let me just pull it out real quick. So see, it says Workday on one side, and then Alliance powered by HEUG on the other side. And then it's got the little thing so you can flip it open and drink it. So that's why when I pack for these trips, even though I pack fairly light compared to most people, I still try to make sure I leave a little bit of room in my bag, because I know there's always a swag item that comes with this. So right now we are in that Interlink that overlooks, I believe this is 3rd Street. Let me put my water bottle back down in the box, and we'll try to get a centered view. And this is good enough right here. So again, that's the building that I first walked in, so my hotel would have been on the next street over. In front of us is Monroe. I think I walked down Monroe yesterday night when I actually did like a 1 mile walk away from downtown at like 11 p.m. at night to go to a place called Welcome Diner. Cool little place embedded in the community. Yep, this is the north building. And then if we look behind us going this direction, there's Washington. And I guess that would be the south building over there, the next one over. Let me try to... These windows on this side are actually kind of dirty. Maybe if I hold the camera up more and closer. So further on down that way believe is the Footprint Center and Chase Stadium. Funny enough, I thought we'd be able to see one of them, but I think the Bank of America building is blocking the Footprint Center, and then Chase Stadium is just like beyond where the convention center is. Even the birds are interested in Alliance. Yes, excuse me. Can you tell me where I can find the ballroom on the third floor, please? All right, let me look up where my presentation rooms are. I think I have it up in the app right here. So I'm presenting two sessions. One is going to be North Building, well, tomorrow for Monday. It'll be North 124A, and then Tuesday will be North 232 ABC. So that'll be probably a bigger room. So even though I'm going to go out of order, meaning I'm going to go to Tuesday's room first just because I'm headed down to the second level here. So North 232A, B, and C. Let's see here. So second floor, session rooms 221 to 232 are this way. Oh, there's another bird flying in here, so the guy was telling me, oh, we always have issues with that. Interesting ceiling work, it's intentional. 232 looks like it's going to be probably gonna make a big U shape if I had to guess. It's gonna be far away, meaning I bet we're gonna make a big left-hand turn over here. I wonder if there's another set of escalators on the lower level that take you closer. That's alright, we still get to walk. And earlier, remember I said we couldn't see Chase Field? Now you can. Chase Field. Got a snippet of it and a terrace here. Terrace is locked right now. And believe me, tomorrow, when I film some of the footage, you're going to see tons of people here. It is kind of distracting to see these birds. I think it's the same one that was just flying, but all right, we're getting closer now. 229, but the sign over here says 232 is over here. They do have a lot of mini terraces. I wonder if those will be open tomorrow. These escalators are not in operation, so I guess I could have taken the stairs, but it's good to know too, because maybe there's an easier way to get to my presentation room on Tuesday. That's why I like to map this out and look at it ahead of time. It is literally the last room. This will be where I do my 2-hour presentation on the topic of BI Publisher. Someone is testing it right now, so. Okay, so it says it's going to be A, B, and C. Podium was in room B, but I guess what they're going to do is they're going to open this up and have seating in here in the other two rooms. So it's more of like, oh, if they do that, that's going to be like a really wide room. Although I guess this is A and B, so they already have two of the rooms open. But like I said, more of a wide room as opposed to a depth room. Over the years, I've seen different formats. Most of them, though, are both wide and long, meaning you can see deep into the room. Those are kind of like short rooms. This is kind of similar, just the next room over. So this is like room A and B. But imagine they're going to open one wall and have C. Okay. I will now head to the first floor. Let me remind myself what my meeting room is going to be. North 124A. Maybe, I was gonna say, should I take the stairs here? I feel like it's gonna be kind of Deadsville if I just take the stairs with the broken escalators. I'm just gonna walk all the way around, but I'm not gonna film that portion. So I guess it would have helped if I looked at this directory earlier. So this is sort of the escalators that we're at right now. I walked all the way around. Not sure if you could have, what this gray area is, meaning I think that's only all like conference personnel. I don't think you can go in between them, but maybe I'm wrong. But let's go to the lower level again to check out room 124. So back to our cactus friend artwork. So we're going to check out the meeting rooms. Looks like on the first level here they have more historical things like first human traces, ancient farmers in the Salt River Valley. Tools of the trade. Millennium ends. And then 124A is over there. And before I do that, let's check out this map. So this one, we were going this way. Got 124A. So it looks like if you go in the food hall, you can come around here, get to the room as well. So this is where I'll be presenting tomorrow. And funny enough, I'll be presenting on like YouTube related content and presenting it. It's still a pretty big room. These ones seem to have a little more depth unless my mind is just off on that. So I guess I'll be presenting right there. Hopefully doing some interactive demonstrations on how I use the technology to make my videos. It's part of a new, we're soliciting proposals at Alliance this year for a theme called Elevating You, and I was trying to put my finger on what exactly it meant. So I decided to submit it, meaning it's like a non-traditional topic that you would see at this conference, but it's something that I feel this YouTube channel has helped elevate me professionally in a variety of ways, so I'm just going to talk about that and various other things. Interesting artwork pieces here near the Washington Street exit. So that's all I really need to check out inside for now. I still have some time before tonight's opening event, where I'll try to do some stuff in Phoenix. So it looks like they're doing some work on the exterior here. I'm just gonna walk around and briefly show the third street vantage point of the convention center again. Fast forward, it is now 5 o'clock p.m. and I am back at the Phoenix Convention Center getting ready to go to the welcome event, which started at 4:30, runs through 7:30. We have little hors d'oeuvres and other like Solution Center vendor places you can go to. Got some live music. Alright, so here is the welcome event. Big wide open area. Oh, sorry. You can see the various vendors trying to pitch their products to various higher education or other institutions. See, they've got like chicken, other carving station over here, beef sirloin, horse dog, oracle. There's the higher education user group. And then, look, it's the owl. It's HEUG, the new mascot. I feel like my life is complete. That's always cool when you get a picture with mascots. Well, everyone loves mascots, right? They have a few like mini self-serving stations with chips and other things. Alright, Now I'm going to go scour and look for the food. I wonder if they have desserts, though. I don't see any desserts, which one of the top things I love craving here. Oh, I see over there the HEUG fanny packs that I got at last year's event. Beef sirloin, my first choice of eating. Got a little UKG bear. Our university's actually implementing this over the next year, so it's relevant to me. And I think I found the dessert options. They brought it out. Alright, all finished with day one of the conference and the welcome event. Tomorrow will be my first presentation at, I think it's 2 o'clock p.m. The one where I'm presenting about the type of videos I'm making, like this one. So get prepared for that and also attend some other sessions. So I noticed two things before I was going to leave the conference center, and they saw this at St. Louis last year. They have a rendering of the conference center. So this is, it also includes my hotel that I'm at, the Hyatt Hotel. So across the street you got the West building, and you've got the big North building with that interlink in between down the street. You can see how it's much bigger than the West building. Symphony Hall connects over there, and then I guess that's probably the South building. And it has the streets like Monroe Street. They even have the little courtyard area and mini statue for the church. And then over there you can see the wording, art is a I think it says guarantee, I don't know what that means. Like, it doesn't say guarantee of sanity, unless it's just the lighting. But then over here there's also a cacti on parade. I guess this was for the 2011 All-Star Game, one of 4 original designs commissioned by Major League Baseball to commemorate the 2011 Major League Baseball All-Star Game hosted by the Diamondbacks in the city of Phoenix. So I wonder what happened to the other 3. So gearing up for my first presentation after attending some of the morning sessions. Also, there's technically lunch, so I'll be headed to lunch and then getting ready to present. So the only lunch they had left when I got there was chilled Italian. So Capri salad, char-grilled chicken breast, fusilli pasta, and freshly baked roll. And then little dessert. And there it is, coming up at 2 o'clock. My first presentation. Alright, presentation number 1 is finished in the books. Literally, when I finished like my last slide, it was 2:59 and 59 seconds, which on one hand is a good thing because I had enough material to present for the hour. But on the other hand, you do want to leave more time for questions. So I missed on that aspect. But I still told people to come and see me afterward if they wanted to ask any questions. A few people left during the presentation, which, again, this is a very niche topic. I don't know if people were interested in it. There was a decent sized audience, bigger than I expected. So I'll try to see if people end up leaving feedback and reviews and what they thought of it, because like I said, my niche topic every year is something called BI Publisher in PeopleSoft, which I'm doing a 2-hour presentation on tomorrow. This is the first year I actually presented on this topic, which is not typically what you would see in this type of conference. That's why I'm curious to see how it went over. Will the feedback be like, oh, that was interesting, or will the feedback be like, and not relevant to this conference. It is Tuesday, and I'm getting ready to do my second presentation. It's about 1:40 p.m. right now, and I present from 2 o'clock to 4:30. 2-hour presentation with a 30-minute break in between. They all left. They hated it. No, I'm just kidding. The presentation just finished. It went the full, 1.5 hours. People asking questions afterwards, so I stayed like an extra 20 minutes to answer questions. This BI publisher topic always gets great reviews. People are always engaged, so I think it went great again. So the fun isn't quite over yet because the closing night ceremony, it always comes so quickly. These Alliance conferences, it's like, man, it feels like it just started. But the closing night ceremony, even though there are some sessions tomorrow morning going on, is happening at, let's see what time, 6:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. in the North Ballroom, 120 A through D. So it won't be, I'm on the top level in the Interlink, that's the north area. It won't be there where the Solution Center was. It'll be on the first floor of this building. I think in the ballroom that's on like maybe that side of the thing. So it'll be different, and they'll have a certain theme to it, and I think they usually have food for it too. So I'll be headed to that. Not sure if I'll change clothing or dress more casual. We'll see. Well, so you can see it's 6:30, so the crowd is just filing in. I guess they're guiding us into one specific entrance. So you can see they have animals here with the beer. So you're gonna have various food stations. Over there is Cheesy Mac. The station over here says pork. Oh look, there's our friend the owl again. The owl in the background, the owl mascot. There's the owl mascot. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some food before the food line gets too crowded, and then I'll check out the inside. So I already had pork and mashed potatoes. Now I'm doing the cheesy mac, 4-cheese macaroni. You can see the general setup that they have here. See some of the entertainment, doing little mini golf. Then you got the bar where you get the good stuff, although I don't drink, so not relevant to me. Who wants to see the mobile bartender?
Her name's Sophie.
And you also have the little dessert tray. So a few minutes ago they took Nacho and Sophie away. They were unloading the beer from them. Those are the two names of the donkeys. One of them they said was 12 years old, the brown one. But I've been at the party for 1 hour and I am stuffed from eating and got to absorb the atmosphere early on. So I think I'm pretty much done with the area. I can always come back later if I want, but yeah, I think that's it for now. So if you enjoyed this video tour, this year's Alliance 2024 conference from my perspective, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next time. Little bonus clip outside the Phoenix Convention Center. The Earth Dreaming from 2008 by Isaiah Zagar. And it extends on both sides.